Before anybody asks the inevitable question, are we the bad guy? The answer to that question is yes, but also so is every single one of our opponents, chat. Remember, Historic has no good people fighting the good fight. There are only villains here, and every one of us is the hero of our own story. So we've got Leyline Binding here, DMU card that costs 1 less for each basic land type you control. So we've got 6 extra shock lands and a bunch of triomes to make Leyline cheaper. And then something that's really cute out of the sideboard is that Fragment Reality can target our own stuff to grab a creature out of our deck. So there's 4 copies of Fragment Reality along with Lyra Dawnbringer here. So you can fragment your Leyline or your Shark Typhoon, theoretically, in the post-board games and turn them into an instant speed Lyra Dawnbringer in the creature matchups, which is adorable and vomit-inducing. We've got Archmage's Charm and Divine Purge as 3-mana card advantage. We've got Seek New Knowledge as a neat direct-to-digital only card that draws you 2 spells, which seems pretty powerful. We've got the Busted Planeswalkers. Let's go ahead and pop on into some games with this and see how this feels in the very tribal-heavy historic format we've had of late. All historic decks are evil, but some are more evil than others. Yeah, it's probably true. Cedris, thank you for the 28 months. Appreciate the continued support. Welcome back. Zaysegs, thanks for hanging out for 3 entire years. Happy Monday, folks. We'll lead on Spara headquarters here because with Steam Vents, if we draw Leyline Binding, we can Steam Vents to cast it on turn 2. Hey, Drax, 6 for the subgift team. That's super generous of you. Crunch. Chillin'. Diddle their Goyfier. There could be merit to waiting until this is a little bit bigger to do it, but I just want to use my mana for the turn. Play another creature out here. We might Divine Purge them. We'll see. What a pointless Besage You. I don't have to get a basic lane with this right now. I can get another Triome. It did put a land in the yard for Goyf, sure. But, like, there's no reason to do that at sorcery speed, right? You could do it at my end of turn and have the exact same effect. Like, I think it's fine to make that play. I think it's fine to make that play if your goal is to make Goyf a bit bigger. I am doing swell, Lucas. Good morning. No spoon. To the 20 months, I appreciate it. Welcome back.
People must contend with me. You are not much of a roadblock.
Quality 2 for 1 on our Emperor there. I want to make sure we hold at least one land in our hand for our 2-mana spell that seeks 2 spells, then puts a card from our hand back into our deck. Lets us convert a land into a real resource. Wouldn't be surprised if they have an answer to this search for Azcanta. They're just like sitting here passing. They could also just have like Fatal Pushes and other bad removal spells though too. Oh, I totally could have Soaring City'd my search back, huh? Hey, what's going on, DM Wing? Let's get you a sword to go with that shield. Thanks for keeping me around.
If you show remorse, hurry.
Ooh, that's a good observation, Tubos. Potentially, we should leave a Triome in our deck, because if we draw it, we could cycle it. There's always also upside, though. There is also upside, though, to having, what's the word I'm searching for? Having a swamp in play is the reason why I got Raffine's Tower. It made my Leyline Binding cheaper. Maybe that's just not relevant. Already died Buds on control day. Listen, chat. I very clearly am 5-color control. Are you implying that I would play blue-white control disguised as 5-color control? Purely for my own gain? Morning, Dylan. Oh, you know, I should probably put the counter on my, this Storko. Although I guess putting this to 3 means I can put it to 4 next turn to attack into the 5/4. They're down to 5 now, too. Okay, so Teferi's gonna tuck them up and then they're dead. Hey, diddle diddle, the Djinn and the fiddle. I actually don't see on my end which subs are discounted or not, because it's all the same to me. Twitch takes that hit, but it's awesome that you get the discount if you set it to 6 months. So if you're one of the regulars who wants to take advantage of the September discounts, sounds like if you move your sub to 6-month renewal, you can get that discount that they offer on it if you're not already at that. Oh, you know, I probably should have diddled it with the Djinn and then gone down with the Emperor, huh? Alright, that was the classy way out. I dig it. So, I think Divine Purge is actually not very good in this matchup. I kind of want permanent answers to their stuff. Fragment Reality sounds good on their Tarmogoyfs. We can also put in our Lyra to pair with our Leyline Bindings, I think. I think Verdict's probably fine as a sweeper as a permanent answer. You want a Rest in Peace? Oh, Rest in Peace turns off Tarmogoyf too, doesn't it? That's probably fine. Like, shuts off Croxa too if they have it. Yeah, I like that. It does turn off our Djinn, huh? He still just cycles, though. We're not always gonna have Rest in Peace in play. I keep 2. Dude, let's do this. Turn to Leyline Binding here. I think I'm gonna actually Leyline Binding the 2/2 here. Because this way I have a Leyline Binding with nothing under it. So if I draw Fragment Reality, we can cast it. And get the Lyra. Oh my gosh, this is disgusting.
Burns all your bridges. Go on, impress me.
Oh, I want to take a screenshot. Sorry, opponent. We're making content. I was also slow rolling, but there was content to be made while we're slow rolling.
So much for peaceful negotiations.
Turtle MTG, thank you for the 37 months. Appreciate that. Welcome back. Come on, Angrass Rampage me. I got a Shark Typhoon to cycle. We can steal that. Archmage's Charm is one or less. This is a 2-turn clock in the air. 3 Lyra seems pretty good, chat. Hey, Enya, thanks for the 45 months. Happy Monday, welcome back. I'm gonna cycle the Djinn here just to get some cards moving. Oh no! Opponent! Please don't flood the board, opponent! No! Please stop! Please! Don't do it! Stop! What's that one? Cute. Oh, Harmonic Prodigy doubles this. That's really cute. That's actually a really, really fantastic little self combo there. We do need to draw a couple of lands here. And it is noteworthy that Seek New Knowledge draws explicitly non-land cards. So we're actually just chilling now. I mean, the opponent is gonna have some time to get reassembled here. And I'm supposed to take this one away instead of the Harmonic Prodigy this turn. Yeah, I probably should have done that. Without any lands, chat, we're still gonna be in trouble here. Yeah, we're actually dead here. How many lanes are in this deck? Is it something absurd like 27? Or is it lower, like 25? No, it's something absurd like 27. Magic's such a interesting skill-based game. Djinn's probably not good here. Actually, Djinn's probably better than Shark Typhoon, right? That's the case. We'll bring in the Verdicts and the Fragments and a Lyra. Yeah, I like those. Search for the control matchups. Anything mid-rangey or grindy. Just a card advantage, card selection card. That one certainly has to go. I was planning to divination this turn, but Chandra can't stick around. That'll do, pig. That'll do. When I play games of Magic like that, it makes Magic Twitter make a whole lot more sense because there's definitely a large segment of Magic players that only play the game to watch people be miserable and have little control over what's going on. Seek New Knowledge not being able to cantrip into lands has been super relevant 2 games in a row now. Compared to a different 2-mana piece of card advantage. Are they playing blue-black mill? Definitely.
Right. Scream. Surrender your highest spot. I leave you unlost.
Ah, Ipnu Rivulet. Maybe I should have countered the Ashiok to keep the Djinn in my graveyard. Very possible. They could have, like, stuff like didn't say please, so maybe I'm not supposed to hardcast this. It's tough to say. They are playing Drown in the Loch in their War Ashiok deck. That's some deck building choices right there. Might be dead, Chip. Alright, can we cast enough spells with this before we get milled out? If they glimpse us here, we're down to 10 cards. Second Shark Typhoon probably means we're dead. On Art and Garfunkel. Thanks for the 5 months. Appreciate that. Welcome back. I believe the bottom 2 cards are both Leyline Bindings, right? Yeah, there's the Doer Blip. Divine Purge is bad. I think this is probably okay. I don't know about 75 cards, but like 67 here sounds good. I don't know that any of these cards are good. I guess Rest in Peace is fine. It turns off... I guess Rest in Peace turns off their Drowns and the Chapter 3 on their Saga. I mean, we're playing 75 lands, or 25 lands, 27 lands. It's a good amount. Hope everything shakes out all right down there for you, Jerry. Stay safe. I think I am waiting to Emperor until I can Veto alongside it, unless they tap out for something. Yeah, I think I just slipped my thread in here. And we'll give him a turn with 4 mana. Not me.
May your blade strike true.
I mean, I've chosen to shock aggressively because our life total doesn't matter here, Damwing. I definitely didn't need to shock every moment I've shocked this game. Get it out of here. Honestly, be right, just let the Ashiok resolve there, because we're gonna get to attack it. I guess it would get 2 mills.
You know what?
8 cards is a lot. Yeah, they want to glimpse us here, that's fine. There's 49 cards in our deck.
Hurry.
Well, this one we're definitely just casting, right? This is my 5/6 with Ward. Good luck, Godspeed.
Strike hard.
Yeah, definitely, Slim. I'll play with fire a little bit and let this happen. Yeah, it didn't exile that much. I'll just save my veto to protect my threats, I think, for now. Got him. Emperor with
Let's skip to the good.
Djinn is lethal in 2 here.
Show them how we treat our enemies.
Yeah, I mean, that's just always gonna happen in Magic sometimes, German. Yes, that is correct. Seek does not reorder your deck in any way, shape, or form. It just grabs cards out of it. so they should be dead here to Djinn in the air. We've got Veto, and it's got Ward 2. Of that, so nothing crazy happens. I'm happy with how we boarded. Let's run it back. Maybe I do want to search for Azcanta actually. Yeah, let's play the nice card on the draw. Board up to 69 here. You can't mouse over the cards in my hand if I keep shuffling them. Is that true? Love a good 2-mana Oblivion Ring. Alright, well that's a third land if they don't Ashiok us this turn. Let them exile, and then copy this here. I think we just hit them with the Archmage's Charm. Yeah, we're a blue-white Leyline, Slim Winsy. Fragment the Reality. Oh, there goes Rune Crab. Cast my Swords to Plowshare's Chip. I just go get Lyra here, right? Hey, 13 cards in deck. I have Dispute and Veto gone. Another Veto gone. Another 2 Disputes gone. Another Veto gone. So that's 1. Oh, I can look at my untapped suits in my deck. I have 0 Vetoes and 0 Disputes. That's unfortunate. So I want to just Leyline Binding Drown Secrets then. And then I'm pretty sure Rest in Peace is also the play. Just turn off their, what's it called? Got him. Alright. Put another one on the scoreboard for fragmentize my Leyline into Lyra, chat. It's like a reverse birthing pod. This match has big F&M vibes, Mill versus Angels and Djinn. Yep. Triome, please. It's probably not a very good draw into the Johnny Welcome deck. We'll seek some new knowledge next turn and replace that for sure. Looking for our friend the Divine Purge. Running back, seeking new knowledge, chat. So we're getting a little sketchy here. Hey, Rufio, glad your trip went well. Happy Monday, welcome back to the grind. Guess we exile the dancer.
Oh, I'm home. This is what you get.
Any creature
for
kills
hurting
us
my
though, right?
people.
Because welcome in veteran. A matchup where Fragment Reality sounds wonderful. Supreme Verdict is clutch. Maybe Emperor's not good enough here. The blockers aren't really meaningful, and she almost always trades down in terms of tempo. From a Shark Typhoon. Do I just always bring in the Lyra when I'm bringing in the fragments? Probably. It's such a low opportunity cost, right? What's going on, Chris? We'll be doing Genshin as a variety game at the end of the stream today. Arcanium was a one-off sponsored thing. Sweet game, though. Definitely one of the better roguelites I've touched in recent memory. Maybe ever. If you missed Arcanium yesterday, there's a video archive up on the YouTube channel. If you're into deck builders, it's a good one. Just found out today my wife and I are expecting a girl in April. Hey, congrats. Everything is going well for baby and mom so far. Ever play the tabletop game Dominion? Yes, all of the boxes of Dominion are contained inside of my office. Dominion's alright. I wouldn't say Dominion is a bad game, but I would say that Dominion is kind of outclassed by a lot of other things in the genre in 2022. Dominion was like kind of the OG deck builder. A lot of games like Magic in a lot of ways. Dominion's still fine, but other things have learned from its designs and definitely surpassed it overall, I think. I actually don't play that many deck building games in person because the play group that I play board games with is a mix of Magic players and Muggles, and playing deck building games with Magic players and Muggles in the same group tends to not be a very balanced experience. The hot new deck building games. Clank is probably the go-to from Direwolf as far as deck builders go. It has a mashup of deck builder, but also has positional elements where you move pieces around the board, which is good. The one card game my board game group of people play with some frequency because it does play pretty reasonably with a mixed group of varying abilities is, Klets, you're in chat. What's Golem's called, the actual one? Century? It's Century, right? Century as Spice Road or Golem's edition? If I recall correctly, Spice Road. Okay, yeah. Century. Century, and there's two different versions that are basically just different skins. Are really good. If you're ever looking for board game recommendations, I believe this command still works and is pretty relevant. Yeah, all the games in that screenshot are still great. Okay, so I think we want to cash in the Supreme Verdict before they have a chance to deploy the Selfless Savior here. Just take the 2-for-1. I played a demo of Wingspan at the last Gen Con in the before times, but I do not own it. Just the cards. Hey, Moldy, thanks for the 43 months. Welcome back. Be here doing stuff. Heliod. That's not a creature yet, right? So I can just Leyline Binding it? So, almost got comboed there. Keep drawing cards here. It's probably a Fragment Reality, the Selfless Savior turn. Save ourselves some damages. Let's going on, Windowhead? Thanks for the 29 months. Welcome back. Appreciate it. I think I'm chilling on Seek New Knowledge for now. Because I kind of want like a land in my hand to throw back with it.
I'm known for my excellent. Keep up the pace.
Could die to a decent collected company here. Hey, thanks for keeping on, Windowhead. Hit that September discount. Make sure you drop your Prime sub off somewhere still, though. Gotta tax Jeff Bezos any way we can. And congrats on your promotion. Oh, maybe I'm just supposed to double diddle here, actually. Maybe. For the 3 years, Wargy. Appreciate it. Well, I would assume that a deck playing Diviner of Fates is kind of just fundamentally different than what we're currently playing. I think they have company in hand. I have no idea. They all should be getting priority from the castle here, too. I'll tell Scurry Oak to go tuck himself here.
You need to slow down.
Do have tap, make a 5/6. Gonna be a long grind, though. Oh, this is tapped when it comes in. Oh, shoot. I forgot this one comes in tapped as well. I thought we could ambush. Reading my cards is busted. We actually just died by mistake. Alright, that was my fuck up to lose. I also could have turned the Djinn into a Lyra too, which would have been much better. Rather than giving them the Heliod back. Digital cards have a lot of words on them. I think we were like close to 100% there if I play properly. Have all of our colors. Let's draw some lands. See, chat, I was expecting the Inquisition. They say nobody expects the Inquisition. But me, I've got a leg up on them. Next level. Honestly, Matt, these decks kind of feel like the reason why blue-white control has kind of fallen off in Historic. There has not been a lot of people playing this archetype. There's just so much random stuff in this format since, what's it called? Since, Phoenix got nerfed. Format's definitely opened up a ton. Yeah, I think we keep a Veto here. I'd like to get closer to flipping this, but vetoing something like a Liliana here seems absurd.
Feel the energy of that. Then we must protect the people. Keep watch for intruders.
This resolves, they get to draw a card, so I don't really care about them losing 2 life. I want them to not draw a card. Well, not a whole lot to be done about that. Hey, 3-turn clock. Your move, Yugi boy. Good one. Oh, I should have been holding a land for this. I didn't think about that. All worked out. Needed the land in play anyways.
Trust me, you'll have no time for a break.
Man, chat, Invoke Despair is almost good enough that their deck seems functional, even though it's playing Waste Not.
I'm known for my excellence. You know what? I'm not done.
I cast this before we end, because if I draw Archmage's Charm, I would like to keep the land and play it out. So we cast that there at sorcery speed so you can be informed on which card we want to put back. There's a basic island in my deck, right? There was, but it got milled or something. How did that happen? Oh, we discarded it to Undercity Plunder. As you will, opponent. Untapped with Teferi, opponent concedes. You can't say they don't understand what's going on, chat. They definitely get it. They know exactly what the name of the game is. This might actually be a board in some amount of Mystic Dispute as counterspells. As just like cancels. Shark Typhoon seems not great. Let's do that. If I'm boarding in the fragments, do I always board in the Lyra we talked about? Probably. Wonder if Leyline's even good here. It seems pretty mediocre into, what's it called actually? I'm gonna do this actually, and then we don't bring in Lyra. Leyline seems bad into Invoke Despair, specifically.
Don't overthink.
I guess cutting the ley lines means I don't have a clean answer to that.
Drop it. Seen some of the Infinity cards. Things that aren't coming to Arena, I don't really keep too many tabs on though. They don't impact me. Yeah, I think Leyline just think that he's pretty bad in general.
Let your blade do the talking.
Balance may never be restored.
2/2 since they showed us a Liliana.
Guards, to me.
Something suspicious is going on. And for once, it's not my fault.
Okay, so they plussed Liliana knowing my last card in hand was Leyline Binding. It was a bold strategy. Counterspell is definitely the best thing we could draw there.
Strike fast and strike hard. Let your blade do the talking.
Still for now. They have another Praetor here, or they're just not expecting me to double block? Trespasser, sure. And we can put them on no removal spell right now because of the double block working last turn. Seek New Knowledge being a spell cast means that this Trespasser stays at 3/3, which is great. We could see them fire up Hive of the Eye Tyrant to crack into Wandering Emperor here. That also flips them over into a 4/4 is notable. Oh.
I sense that.
So, untapped land here would let us cast the Search for Azcanta.
You show remorse. Hurry.
Yeah, that deck is Sweet Messiah. There's so many good, sweet deck building things to do in, I'm just supposed to give them this and hope they get a land. This can draw lands out of our deck.
Don't make another move. Keep up the pace.
I was supposed to have cycled the Triome before I untapped with Teferi. I guess that would lose me the flexibility. I think I take the Graveyard Glutton.
I am the Emperor of Common
Because I don't really need the land, and I want them to have to keep spending mana to attack my planeswalkers. Or attack me.
You're done.
Let me know if you're up for it.
Magic's a tough game, Chip. Instantly rewarded for our decision to
Right on schedule.
get rid of the 4/4.
Hold that thought.
I'm never done for good.
Supposed to go up with her since so we have the second planeswalker. So I would have gone up with her. Now I guess it still would be a couple of turns before I had a blocker. 2 blockers.
Stop that. that now.
Hey, diddle
Keep up the
diddle.
pace.
All right, garbage time, chat. I guess they have Black Castle, but their life level's also low. But definitely heading in the direction of the most garbage of time. So they're getting adjusted on the test server. Oh my gosh, this can't adjust. Oh my god. Why is it non-land and not creature? Damn it, I would have cast this. Reading your cards is busted, shit. We can draw Fragment Reality. Just actually never lucky. Yeah, we got a bunch of Pokemon Unite news. They announced a bunch of Pokemon changes that'll be on the test server going up later this week. We also found out the next 3 character releases after Scissor. Wow, holy crap. Just threw this game in the trash can. I guess we could maybe get out of it with Hard Guess. We'll see. Can still block it as Menace, chat. We got, it's, Clefable, and then 2 Zoomer Pokemon. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember their names offhand. Let me look it up. People seemed excited about the Zoomer Pokemon.
Nobody knows Dominaria.
Sableye, and then, good god. And then Zorark? They had 1 creature in play, and they were attacking with the Menace creature. Sableye is not a Zoomer Pokemon, it's Gen 3. Everything that's not in the first 2 generations is a Zoomer Pokemon, chat. I didn't make the rules, that's just how it works. Alright, in this instance, I might have made the rules, but that's also how it works. So, I include... Watch them draw another Lily on the Veil. I include, Gen 2 in the not Zoomer Pokemon because, I include the Gen 2 in the not Zoomer Pokemon because it's closely related to Gen 1. Like, Ho-Oh literally appears in, Ho-Oh literally appears the very first episode of the anime. Nice win, well played. That is definitely, I mean, this deck seems good, chat. It drugged me kicking and screaming across the finish line while we made a bunch of mistakes. Yeah, that was my understanding too, Andrew. Gen 2 and Gen 1 were supposed to be mostly the same, but they ran into time and technical limitations that prevented that from happening. It's speculated that the missing number glitch that happens in Red and Blue that you could use to duplicate items and stuff is a result of them having to strip data out of the original generation of Pokemon. There's also a ton of overlap between the first two generations, like Pokemon that evolved between Gen 1 and Gen 2. And then there's obviously the throwback that I just said that like Ho-Oh's Gen 2, but it was included in the first anime episode. Nah, I'm not really big on living card games. I don't really play much paper stuff anymore. The only paper card games I play anymore are things that the kids are interested in. So like, we play Pokemon. I can't afford for my children to play Magic the Gathering, chat. Twitch doesn't pay like YouTube pays. Oh, Pokemon TCG Online. Yeah, when their new live client has their global release T20 Bandit, I plan to check it out. Getting cards in the existing Pokemon TCG client is pretty cumbersome, to put it kindly. So I'm not really interested in doing that. And so once upon a time, if you look back at my YouTube, we did some Pokemon TCGO content on the channel a few years back.
When I win, you're telling me what you know about the Raven Man. I'm tired of your secrets.
I bet if you asked chat to make donations to buy your kids their first bump of cocaine, they'd pay for it instantly. Yeah, probably. The problem isn't getting the first bump of cocaine, chat. It's paying for all the subsequent bumps that happen afterwards. Come on, you're not new. You understand how this works. We just Leyline Binding Liliana here.
Keep watch for intruders.
Also, like, in addition to Pokemon TCG being an IP they like more than Magic, and Pokemon TCG being cheaper when I actually buy them myself, Pokemon TCG also, like, sends me product periodically.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Because the Pokemon company likes me and likes working with me. Whereas small indie companies like Wizards of the Coast apparently don't. Yeah, if you're being overly pessimistic, the only one you ever have to worry about buying is the next one. LOL.
Nobody knows Dominaria shadows like me.
Pyromancer into double good spells is a pretty solid top deck. We do at least get to do this here. Ooh, and that's actually that actually gives us Djinn next turn, right? So we get to diddle the Goyf and then be chillin'. Does that make MTG Arena a gateway drug? 100%.
I'll be back with friends.
You know what's really helpful at getting you to quit your addiction? Finding a stronger drug. It's why I play less Magic and more Snap these days. You're not wrong. Snap definitely feels like they took the card game formula and perfected it. Their product is very, very good. This gives us lethal in the air next turn, too. Yeah, chat, we're not blue-white control, we're blue-white tempo. Tempo, running you down. Do. We got the tempo, we're running you down now. Do, tempo. It's not shook. In fact, they announced that they're not going to have a full card acquisition model other than a new card on the battle pass until after their global release on the 18th. I think there's a real chance that they don't even know what they want their new release model to be yet, because it's not trivial to figure that out. I want Veto in this matchup. They have Planeswalkers, and they probably have Fable. I guess they have Seasoned Pyromancer. Maybe they don't have Fable. Reactive cards like Veto just aren't stellar in general, though. I would expect after the 18th, honestly, Shook. Card pulls and wild cards. Never even a little bit. To be blunt with regards to Snap, their current collection track model is very unlikely to change because the psychology wrapped up in the collection track is very, very good for player engagement and retention. It does exactly what it was designed to do, which is keep people playing. Might be circling Shark Typhoon here. We'll see. Earth Blaster, thanks for the 31 months. Welcome back. I want cancel up this turn. Like if they don't give us something that's cancelable, we'll just draw 2 cards. Opponent's missing land drops. Hey, diddle diddle. The Charmer going for the fiddle. The Djinn jumped over the moon. Fragment the Reality. It's actually just better Swords to Plowshares in a lot of these matchups, chat. You see that? We spent 1 mana and we exiled their Charmer going for instant speed. Fragment Reality is a card that the more I have cast it, the more impressed by it I have become. Well, it's kind of a catch-22, right, chat? If you're playing a bunch of 1-drops and a good curve in your creature deck, we're going to get you with Divine Purge. And if you're not playing a good curve and you have gaps in it, we're gonna get you with Fragmentize. I think Snap's probably one of the most free-to-play generous card games after Runeterra Messiah. It'll have the upside of a system that keeps people engaged in playing, so I think it's more likely to be successful than Runeterra in the long term. Keeping your players playing is key to long-term success in card games. I know a lot of people in the industry, and something that is decidedly true across every free-to-play game is that the reason why the games that are more popular keep you chasing more things, whether it's upgrade materials or cards or currency or whatever, is when players run out of things to grind towards in free-to-play games, they play significantly less. There needs to be a carrot on the end of the stick. It's like clickbait, right, chat? People complain that clickbait exists, but then they also behave in a way that rewards content creators for clickbaiting everything. It's the same thing with free-to-play games. People complain about the tactics of how free-to-play games work, but then at the same time, their lizard brains only behave in ways that reward the behavior they complain about. We have died. Would I take a job at Wizards of the Coast? No. I don't think there's enough innovation allowed there. Magic's an old game that's kind of stuck inside of what it is, and I don't ever expect it to really fundamentally change. I think longer term, doing something game design-y could be fun, but I wanted to be at a company that was making, you know, a product like Snap or like pushing the limits in some way, right? Not just like sticking to the status quo. Yeah, also there's Wizard of the Coast does not pay anywhere near enough for me to work there, especially needing to live in Seattle, or the Seattle adjacent area, or technically in the suburbs, Bellevue, I think, if I recall correctly. We're dead, shit. I don't know, Leyline Binding the Skirt Prospector, I guess. When I make my own company, because I mean, like, doing design stuff is something that, like, might be fun, like, if the opportunity presented itself, but, like, most small game companies fail, chat. I don't have, like, some kind of driving passion to do game design. Yeah, that's true. I am technically incorporated. Hooglandia LLC exists. Which reminds me, the last time I mentioned that I created an LLC largely for tax purposes on stream, some shitter in my YouTube comments was like, I hope your business fails. It's like, dude, I've been here doing this for 7 years now. Been doing it full time for like 4.5. Like, we're cool. We're chilling, okay? So let me be here with my vibe. Tubos has been here for 85 months. That's true. I've been here a long time, but it's not been like a full-time business for 85 months, right? Big hobby vibes for a long time. All right, our tires are spun, and I believe we have died. Missing land drops. Someone write this down. Missing land drops is not good in our deck. As it turns out. This is the plan. Cut these kind of cards for the control matchup, bring in Fragment, Verdict, and a Lyra. I hope your business is seen as a threat by a larger conglomerate and is bought out. Listen, YouTube, if you're out there, I'm open to buyouts. Just cut me a check. We'll come on over. We'll even give you endless amounts of feedback about all the features your platform is missing that it needs to attract more streamers organically. I'm really looking forward to The Last of Us. Everybody always, or The Last of Us TV show on HBO. Everybody always raves about The Last of Us from the quality of its story, but the actual gameplay in The Last of Us is just awful. Just can't do it. What shows have I been watching? I just finished season 2 of Fate: The Winx Chronicles. I'm sure I'm pronouncing. We brought it up last time that I was pronouncing that wrong. Winx? Is it Winx? I think someone said it was the Winx Chronicles. Pretty typical magic school show though. That sits somewhere in between Harry Potter and the Magicians. Yeah, W-I-N-X-S. I think they said someone looked it up last time and it was pronounced Winx. Saga? Yeah, maybe it's Saga, not Chronicles. I don't know. It's a Netflix original. I've enjoyed it. It's 2 seasons now. And Netflix will, like, throw money at anything for 3 seasons, basically, so I'm sure we're getting at least 1 more. Yes, we're diddling Master of the Pearl Trident here, Shoreline Scout. Divine Purge? Divine Purge? We might be dead, Chad. Playing this deck today, we've had like some good matches and some sweet lines, but playing this deck today has definitely convinced me why blue-white control has disappeared in this format. Our deck has not felt particularly busted. Board exactly like we boarded in the last one. Cross our fingers and hope for the best. Hey, DK Wild, thanks for the 7 months. Appreciate that. Our deck did seem like it was good against Djinn, that's true. I think a lot of the sets in the last year, DK Wild, are some of the best they've had post-fire design. Neo Kamigawa was full of good designs as well. So if we play this Triome, Leyline Binding goes down to a 2-drop, so we can use that to tag the Shaper Sanctuary here. Is Merfolk my favorite tribal deck type? Nah, definitely fairies. You made this, I made this. Oh no! Not a lord that can counter my spells. Whatever will we do? Let's just fire up my creature lands here. This kills 2 of these for reference. Alright, that was the easy game where we were on the play. Now we gotta try and win on the draw against Spell Pierce. So we need to draw an untapped white source here in 2 draws. So painful. You found the Sultai Luris deck solid. That's good to hear. I've had like 3 different people tell me they loaded up the Sultai Luris deck and literally couldn't win a game with it, so at least someone's finding some success. Yeah, I think we're just dead. Alright, I think my body's ready to play some Explore. This deck was fine. Messing your mana base up to play Leyline so you can fragmentize people post board is cute. I think again, my kind of main takeaway from playing this deck is that Fragment Reality is just like an insane card in the sideboard, and it's something that is definitely worth playing in most white decks right now. The rest of the deck I can mostly take or leave. I didn't feel like this deck felt particularly powerful. There's definitely a reason why blue-white's mostly fallen off in the format, and honestly, I'm not complaining about that. Blue-white control tends to suck to play against, so God bless that it's finally pushed out a little bit.